Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, today let's talk about maintenance management in Odoo 40. So, the manufacturing industry is a major industry that involves the operation of a large number of machines. So, maintenance of all the machines plays a very critical role in the industry. So, maintenance ensures the proper health of the machines and improves its life cycle. Instead of wasting time on unwanted mechanical errors and machine failure, you can ensure interrupted working at your work centers. So when you install, after installing maintenance, you can see that module here. And when you open this, we can see a dashboard. That is, Odoo maintenance module provides a dashboard that gives you details of internal maintenance activities to do. So here we can see for internal maintenance, there are three to do, and you can see subcontractor, metrology, and you can see three unscheduled here. So when you click on this, here you can see some of the maintenance requests in different stages, like new request, in progress, repaired, and if it is damaged, can see in scrap stage. So these are actually the maintenance team. You can see we have internal maintenance team. Like this way, these are the maintenance teams available. So when you go to configuration, here we can create maintenance team and configure existing maintenance team. So here we can see option to create new one. We can add the team name, and we can add team members for maintaining. Then here we can see the company name. Okay, so you can see internal maintenance here. Okay, then here we can see equipment categories. So you can see the all equipment categories, like we can see we have a category that is group computers and phones, monitors. Like this we can see equipment categories. So you can create new category from here, and you can provide the category name, responsible person, then company name, and you can provide a description here. And we'll be able to see the number of equipments in this particular equipment category. Then number of maintenance, you can see maintenance request. Okay, so that's how we configure teams and equipment categories. Now, here coming under maintenance request, you can see we can manage maintenance request, create maintenance request, and can view maintenance calendar. So when you click on this maintenance request, so here we can see all the maintenance requests created, and we can also prioritize, like whether this request is normal or high. Can add. Let's just click on this. So this here we can see some keys are not working. So this one has a maintenance request created. So we can create directly a maintenance request from here, like just click on create button, and we can provide maintenance request name here. Display not working, and here we can provide the which one is created by, can add the person request created by, then can add the equipment here. So I'm adding Acer laptop. Then we can see automatically category, it becomes computers, and we can see the requested date, then maintenance type. So for maintenance type, we have two types, that is corrective and preventive. So if you take the case of preventive maintenance, it is a process of carrying out regular maintenance work. It is done even though the machines does not report any complaints. With preventive maintenance, an investor can ensure that his instruments work efficiently for a longer period. So, periodically, uh, we can maintain equipments. So, this can be done with the help of calendar. So, we can view we have a maintenance calendar that can be managed by maintenance wing to carry out machine checkout at regular intervals. So this preventive maintenance really is really helpful in order to improve efficiency, and it improves the safety of equipment and helps to reduce risk or injury. Then we have corrective maintenance. So corrective maintenance is carried out to correct the errors. So if there is any failure, like in this process, failure of the machine or malfunctioning of the machine will be addressed. So when comparing with preventive, it is a little bit easy task, that is corrective maintenance. So it is also possible to add the related manufacturing order from here. Then we can assign a team, that is this maintenance request. This maintenance can be assigned to a team. So I'm assigning to internal maintenance team, then responsible person, schedule date, insurance, duration, number of hours, then we can set priority. So I'm setting high priority. Then we can set company name. After that, we can say the request. So you can see it is now in the first stage, that is new request stage. Okay, so now you can see it is in this stage. You can see number of count from here, and it is possible to mark it as in progress. That is, we can move this to this in progress state, and if this maintenance, if it is repaired, the product is repaired, it is also possible to move it to repaired stage. Or if you found any damage, you can just move to the scrap stage. Now when you come under maintenance, you can see we have a maintenance calendar. Now, so here you can see all the maintenance requests created. So directly when you click on this, you can directly create add a summary and create a maintenance request for a particular date. So, and we can also manage, that is, we can view all the maintenance requests like day wise, week wise, monthly basis, and on a particular year, you can see all the maintenance requests created. And when you click on today, you can see today's maintenance request. And you can also just click on next to view next. Yeah, then not only calendar view, but also we can view maintenance request in Kanban view, then list view, then we have pivot view. So here we can see the report, and we can group and filter using different filtering options like my maintenance request, blocked request, high ready maintenance request, high priority maintenance request. So it will be easy when you filter according to high priority. We can handle, that is, we can give more priority to high priority maintenance request. Then we can group it according to category, assign person, stage, created by like this way. Okay, and regular reports can be, that is maintenance request can be inserted on spreadsheet. Then we also have a graph view. So here we can sort maintenance request, and we can also see a lot of options from here. Okay. Now coming under equipments, here we can manage our work centers and machines, that is machines and tools for our company. So first let's take the machines and tools. Here, from here we can create equipments. So you can see a lot of equipments created. You can see that here. And we can create a new equipment by just clicking on it. And here we can provide the equipment name. So I'm adding, and we can set the equipment category, setting it as computers. Then we can set company, then used by department or employee or other. So if you choose employee, you can provide employee name here. And if you choose department, you can provide department name here. And if you choose other, here we can provide employee and both department. So I'm setting it as employee, and I can provide this equipment like assigned to employee and team member labor. Okay. Then we can set a maintenance team. So this team can maintain this equipment. So when you create a maintenance request, automatically this maintenance team will be shown by default. So here I'm setting it as internal maintenance. And here we can set used in location, can set each location name here. And we can set a work center in which this equipment is used, will be used. So we can set assembly line 1. We can, after that we can save this. And here we can see option to provide description, product information like vendor, vendor reference, model name, then serial number. Then we can set, effective date, then cost, then warranty expiration date for this equipment. Then here we have maintenance term tab. So this one is really important. Here we can set preventive maintenance frequency. So you can set a frequency for your uh, preventive maintenance, that is periodical maintenance. Then we can set maintenance duration, number of time required to maintain. Um, Approximately, you can add a time here. Then we can set expected mean time between failure, which is the average time between two failure. Then we can see the mean time between failure. So that is a computer based on corrective maintenance. Then we can see the estimated next failure, which is actually computed by adding latest failure date plus mean time between failure. Then we can see the mean time to repair in days, average time required to repair the product equipment. Okay. Okay, suppose I'm creating a new maintenance request. So here let me create a maintenance request. Display failure. And here I can add the equipment. So you can see automatically the team came, internal maintenance, responsible to maintain this product. Okay, so after that, when you save request here, when you come under equipments here for HP laptop, you can see one request. And when you open here, we can see one maintenance request. So from here, we can move to in progress. Then if it is repaired, we can just move to repair stage. So now you can see no request, no new request. And it is also possible to schedule activity. Like when you click on this, it is possible to schedule activity. So you can see assign to user, can set the date, summary, and we can schedule activities. And it's also possible to filter these equipments by my equipments assigned, unassigned, and we can group it as according to category, technician, vendor, employee, department. And we can also set an equipment for work center. Like when open assembly line 1, here you can see under equipment, we can view all the equipments assigned to this work center. So you can see here we have our HP laptop. That is because we have assigned a work center for our equipment, HP laptop. So automatically you can see it is added under our work center. And we can see all the equipments added for assigned for this work center. You can see technician name, equipment category, then mean time between failure, mean time to repair, and estimated next failure for this equipment. And from directly from here also we can add equipments. And we can also see a general information and many other fields related to work center, but we haven't done a detailed video on work center and work operations. So this work center is actually physical locations where we perform work orders. Okay, so just check that video to know more about work centers, configuring work centers in order for manufacturing. Okay. So when you come to a manufacturing module and when you create a manufacturing order, suppose I'm creating a new manufacturing order, tabletop, you can see the component automatically came wood panel as we have created a bill of material for this product. Okay, now let's confirm this manufacturing order. And here we can see option to start processing. Okay, let me move to our. Okay, as we have started processing this work operation, you can see the real duration is now 7 seconds. Okay, now here we can see an option for sending, creating maintenance request. So when you click on this directly from here, we can create a maintenance request for this manufacturing order, and you can see automatically by default our team it is internal maintenance. So from here we can create maintenance request, and also when you click on this you can see here option to create maintenance request. When you click on this drop down menu, here we can see option to create maintenance request. So from here we can set, and we can set the equipment from here, and we can see the maintenance team, responsible person, schedule date. We can set schedule date, then duration. So we can set duration, then we can set it as corrective maintenance or preventive maintenance. So I'm setting it as corrective maintenance, and we can see the manufacturing order and work order related to this request, and we can set a higher priority for this maintenance request. After that, you can save this. So when you create a request from here, and here when you go back to our maintenance module, you can see here for, so here you can see for internal maintenance 6 to do and 2 top priorities. So when you click, you can see for that, can see that maintenance request machine failure, and we can move to in progress from here, and we can set if it is repaired we can move to repaired state. And when you go to our machines and tools, there also you can see for this Acer laptop you can see one request, and when you open you can see two maintenance requests already there. One it is moved to scrap, and you can see one machine failure. So you can move to progress, and then we can, if it is repaired, we can move to repaired state. So in this way we can create maintenance request. Now here we have a reporting for maintenance request. So we have seen the different views available for maintenance, managing maintenance. We have seen that. So when you go to reporting also, you can see all the maintenance requests in graph view, pivot view, Kanban view, calendar view, and list view. And from here also we can see a lot of options, that is we have filtering options, grouping options, and when you come under measures we can change the measure from count to duration, color index, like this way. Okay, so that's how we maintain, that is we create maintenance request for equipments in Odoo 14 manufacturing. If you're interested in knowing more about this or looking for any Odoo implementation or customization in your business, drop your request to odoo@cybrosys.com.